thank you to everyone who has come together to join this critical event. I'm sad to have not been able to attend in person. As you know, the UK is in mourning following the sad passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Her Majesty devoted her life to using her voice to speak for the most vulnerable and marginalised and to make sure that their voices were heard. No one has done more to reaffirm our relationships with the developing world, and as the United Kingdom's Minister for Development, my pledge is to do all I can to follow in her example. What I know has been discussed today is that the existing global learning crisis has been deepened not only by the impact of COVID-19, but also the worsening climate crisis and increasing instances of conflict. We cannot afford to lose any more time. But we've also heard that there is hope and a clear path out of the learning crisis paved by the building blocks of foundational learning. We must take inspiration from those who are transforming education by giving children and teachers the foundational skills and support that they need to succeed. From each country endorsing the commitment to action on foundational learning and committing to take action to ensure all children reach their full potential. The UK is firm in its belief that education should never sit at the bottom of an agenda. We commend the UN Secretary-General for putting it at the top with this summit. Last year, we committed to tackling the global education crisis through our Girls' Educational Plan and through 2 G7 endorsed global objectives, and 20 million more girls reading by the age of 10 by 2026. We continue to work with governments and other partners around the world to try to achieve these targets with a focus on the most marginalised girls at highest risk of losing out on their education. If we can reach those girls and ensure that they are safe and supported and equipped with the numeracy, literacy and socio-emotional skills that they need to thrive in school, then we can do the same for all children. As we're working to do through our programmes in Malawi, Nigeria and Uganda, as well as other national governments and development partners through their work. But we must not become complacent. Business as usual is not going to realise Sustainable Development Goal 4. Neither are political commitments unless they're backed up by action to tackle barriers that prevent children learning. Based on evidence of what works, as well as tackling the broader challenges such as the lack of funding globally. If we do address these challenges, then together we can ensure we equip every child, everywhere, with foundational learning that sets them on a path to success, dignity, and freedom.